In 2013 Toyota Sienna, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the oil for the very first time on this vehicle. Make sure to check the type of oil that your vehicle needs. In this case is 0W20, which is available only on synthetic. Also, you can use this number right here as a reference to find out how much oil you need when you are going to change your engine oil. Again, 0W20 synthetic for this, and in this case it's gonna be 6.4 quarts of oil. Here, this is about your engine size. This is the 1ARFE engine, and this is the 2GRFE engine, which is one that my minivan has. And here is the what is that thing? Well, give me, oh, here on this other page, the oil capacity right here. Drain and refill reference. This is, it tells you with or without the filter. In my case, without the filter would be 6 quarts, which is 5.7 liters, and with the filter it's 6.4. So if you decide not to replace the filter, you can only you want to add only 6 quarts of oil. Okay, so we need the oil filter, in this case the filter element, which goes on the filter housing, which is the one that we are going to remove using this wrench. We need an extension, socket extension. This case is 3/8 for here, and also to remove the drain plug. 14mm wrench or socket, and with your filter element you should receive the gaskets, 2 gaskets, and I'm guessing this is for the oil drain plug. We're gonna see we need to use it, and this is for draining the oil from the filter housing. Make sure that you get the right filter element for your car. In this case, this is the one for mine, 2013 Toyota Sienna. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to remove look at that. Just want to set it here. I need to get under there and remove the drain plug. Make sure that you have enough room under the vehicle. You need to raise it up just so that you can fit under here. I think this is enough room for me. So let's see. There is the filter housing right here. That's our 14mm. Okay, it's loose. Oh. Oh, the oil looks actually pretty not that bad, really. Here's the plug. The gasket is stuck right there, and the new one that comes with the filter element, if you need to replace it, you can use that. You don't need to we should replace it anyway. Napkin. So I'm gonna wait for this thing to finish draining. Inside the car, maybe. That's a lot of oil. This thing is almost full. Okay, so as you can see, the thing is almost done. In the meantime, what I'm going to do is I am going to remove that valve from the filter housing. Okay, so need to remove this plug first. Okay, so I need to loosen this, and right there, that was easy. You can hear the gasket. So I don't know how much oil is going to pour out of here. It shouldn't be that much. As you can see, it was almost nothing. Now what I'm going to do, this drain plug, I'm going to force it in. I'm gonna move this thing a little bit closer this way, just in case. Okay, so there it is. Our filter housing is draining. That way, when we remove this with the special wrench, we don't make a mess. That's the whole purpose of this thing. There's a lot of oil. Now, the service for these vehicles is the oil change. It's 10,000 miles or 1 year. Since I got it, I've been doing it every 6 months or 5,000 miles, whichever came first. But the requirements is actually every 10,000 miles or every year, whichever comes first. The vehicle is gonna give you the warning every 5,000 miles. When you go to the dealer, all they are going to do, if you don't request the oil change, all they are going to do is just do the tire rotation, check all your fluids, make sure that everything is okay, and then make suggestions on what needs repairing or replacing or whatever. So once this thing is drained, I want to remove it. Okay, there it is. And as you can see, I got the gasket out. So in case that you don't get it out when you use this drain plug, there is a little nip in here that you can insert something to remove the gasket, and it should come out really easy. Now what I'm going to do, I'm gonna put that special wrench. So I'm gonna use this. It will go in here. Okay, so I'm gonna push this away a little bit, and I'm gonna replace the drain plug for the oil pan, and let me see if I can get the gasket. No, probably not. Okay, here it is. I removed the old gasket, so I'm gonna put this new one. Now make sure that you put some oil in it. Clean oil would be better, but you know, I got some oil still dripping from here, and I'm probably gonna need a napkin to clean up a little bit of this mess. Now, I'm gonna tie this knot, this plug, and I'm gonna kind of clean a little bit here. And now I'm going to remove the filter housing with this wrench, and using this okay, there it is. So that I don't make a mess, just in case that any oil was left in there. Oh, yeah. Okay, so once this thing is loose, I can remove the ratchet wrench and bring this thing out. As you can see, I didn't make a big mess. Well, this thing got all dirty anyway, but oops, there goes the filter element. It just slide off this thing. I'm not going to bother getting it out of there for now. Okay, so I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna get out of here, and then I'm gonna clean this up, remove the other gasket, replace the gaskets, and then we'll be back under here. Okay, so here's the housing. I'm gonna proceed to clean it up. As you can see, we're gonna have one gasket here, and we have this other gasket right here. So I'm going to remove it right here. This shouldn't be that hard. It's actually kind of loose. So I have that. I'm gonna show you the one that I got with the black. So again, you should get both of these gaskets with a new filter, a new filter element right here. So this garbage, this new one. So let's see what we are going to do. Alright, I'm gonna clean this thing as best as possible. Again, first time that I do this. Now, something that we should always do. Okay, we're gonna grab some little bit of the new oil, and we're gonna use it to kind of lubricate the gaskets. So put some oil in there just to lubricate like so. There. Now you're gonna set this other gasket right there. There it is. You want to put this plug in there. Now you can do it, and you can, it doesn't have to be super tight. You can always do it here. Let me get the branch. Oh, by the way, this is the gasket from the drain plug. So I got this for the drain plug, and I got the gasket for the filter housing with this filter, and of course the filter element. Now when you buy your filter element, the new one, you buy a Toyota, it's gonna have also the identification number right here, somewhere in there. You should be able to see it. Put it in. And now I am going to proceed to get under there again and put this thing back and tie it up. Okay, so now I'm putting this thing back, and it's a matter of it is going well. You don't really need this right now, so because you can do this by hand. It seems to be going in kind of easy. So now I'm gonna tie it, get it tight. If you have a torque wrench, it's better because that way you can follow the specifications for it. If you don't, you just have to take a wild guess. Okay, well, that should be tight. We are gonna be checking for leaks after we refill it. Then check for leaks. Okay, so we are done down here. Now we are going back up to fill in the oil. Obviously I need something better than this, so what I'm gonna have to do is be very careful with this, because you have to pour slow, steady. So again, you have to pour slow and steady, or get a better funnel than this, because this is not wide enough. So that's what I'm gonna do. Slow and steady. And it's going in. Okay, so we got the first one in. I'm gonna get the other one. And so on until I get to the last one. So you don't need to see all the process for this. It's gonna be 6.4 quarts. So I'm gonna pause here a little bit. Okay, so I'm on the 6th one right now. After this. Okay, so this being the last of it, 0.4 is like almost 0.5, like almost half a quart. So it's gonna be 32 divided by 2, that's 16, right?
Yeah.
So we have 12, we have 16 all the way to here. This is the metric side. So we might go all the way to that little line for liters. And so from here up, we need to pour in there. So that's what we are going to do. A little bit more. Okay, that looks good. Okay, that was it. We are done with this. Okay, that should do it. Thank you.